It's me again this afternoon. I wanted to give you just a little brief here, kind of introduction to this area where the house is that I had sent you, that is on the water over here on Rabbit Creek. This area of town, and to be honest, until I moved here myself to this area of town about almost 10 years ago, I was very unfamiliar with because I had grown up out in West Mobile for the most part. But right now we are sitting, we are on Rangeline Road, just having come through Government or Highway 90. It's called Government to us these days, but it's Highway 90. It's a 4-lane highway going down through here, a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit, so it's not your residential area right in here. We do have a Walmart Supercenter over here, Ruby Tuesdays. Just back there we had a Lowe's, a Moe's Southwest Grill, IHOP that's being renovated right now, Beef O'Brady's. We got a new Food Sackley's coming in. The new Veterans Hospital is being built right over here to the left. Right here on this, we're about to come over and go over I-10, and this is right at exit 17 on I-10, which you would take for Dauphin Island. So to me, this location is great just because of how close you are to the interstate. I can hit I-10 and go across the bay and do my shopping over at the Eastern Shore Center in just as little time as I can hit the mall down in Mobile. So I enjoy doing that most of the time. It's not too far at that point to head on over to Foley in that area and the beach. But you're very close to the interstate. Head to Mississippi if you need to Biloxi, that area for dinner, having fun. But you're still close enough to everything. There's also a Winn-Dixie right up the street, a Walgreens, your haircut place, your Five Guys burgers, all different things. But then you start getting out this way. This is the direction, and it's a gorgeous day to be down this way. This is the direction you would go to Dauphin Island. You'd hit this road all the way down till it dead ends, and so that's how most people are familiar with, going this direction as they're headed towards the island. You are only about 20-25 minutes from Dauphin Island. Like I said, we enjoy, taking, my husband's got a Jeep. We take the top off, go down there for the day. There's a great snow cone place down there and pizza joint, the Island Rainbow, and just spending a day as a family. But right now we're going over a bridge. It's actually called Rattlesnake Bayou. Don't let that scare you. I've never had a rattlesnake near my house, and I live just up here on the left. But I live on the city limits side of Rabbit Creek, and this house that I'm going to show you is, we're going to go over the creek, over that bridge, and it's going to be over here on our left, and it's actually in the Theodore limits, which is the Mobile County. So you don't have a few things with the city service, but the same goes for like West Mobile. Once you go out like past Dawes and that area with Arlington, the Richmond, you're losing some of your city limit things like trash service, things like that. But there's plenty of private services. But we're going over right now Rabbit Creek, and the water is absolutely gorgeous today. I wish I could show you with my phone while I'm driving, but we're going to turn left right here. And but for the most part, with this, you would go, you would take Rangeline. It'll run into a new cut through that they were just recently in the last few years did, that goes to Hillcrest Road. And then you could go, it's called Nevius, take that all the way down, it runs into Hillcrest, and then you could take Hillcrest all the way to USA. It's about 25 minutes, so about the same as what it might be headed out West Mobile in that area. You can also, like I said, you're 2 miles from the interstate, so it's very close if you wanted to. Sometimes I've even hit the interstate down to like the Spring Hill exit, taking Spring Hill over to South. So just whatever time of day it works, that might work best. But this is the neighborhood that the home is in. It's called Spring Creek Landing. Do you know a couple of people in the neighborhood here? And it's nice. It's a little bit newer construction neighborhood, and by newer I mean more like 10 years old rather than your 20-30 years old like some of them. Straight ahead is is the boat access and all to the water that the neighborhood has, and you can kind of see the dock and all down there. And it's only like a 2 cul-de-sac. This is basically it. What you've seen is the neighborhood. You've got that street dead ends, and then you come down here and you've got this cul-de-sac, and the home is actually right here on the left. And I will pick this tour back up in just a few minutes once I get inside and can show you around.